Have you called Jesus the answer into your day? Calling Jesus the answer into your day, and you will never regret it. Jesus the answer. Let's call that name. Come together, let's call that name. Jesus the answer. Jesus the answer. Jesus the answer. Over your life and your family. Yes, I say it again. Jesus is the answer over my life, your life, and my family. Jesus is the answer over our home. Jesus is the answer over our marriage. Jesus is the answer over our loved one. Jesus is the answer over our friends. Jesus is the answer over our children. Jesus is the answer over your husband, my husband. Jesus is the answer. Jesus will remain the answer. No other answer anywhere apart from Jesus. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Jesus is the answer. Keep on declaring that name and you will not see shame. Jesus is the answer. Shame is not the answer. Frustration is not the answer. Calamity is not the answer. Untimely death is not the answer. Accident is not the answer. Sickness is not the answer. Manipulation from the pit of hell, they are not the answer. They are that which over your life and your family, they are not the answer. They are hatred towards your joy and your happiness, they are not the answer. I want to encourage you, my sister, my brother. I want to encourage you as a family that keep on declaring this name into your family, into your home on daily basis, that you will not regret that Jesus is the answer. Remember that the Bible said that they are giving him a name that is above every other name. As you mention the name of Jesus, every knee must bow. I say it again, that as you keep on calling the name of Jesus, that every package shame concerning your life, they must bow, because they are not the answer. Shame is not the answer. Frustration is not the answer. I want to encourage you, single sister over there, that whatever they are saying towards your life and your family is not the answer. That Jesus is the answer over your marriage. I want to encourage you that believing God for the fruit of the womb, yes, barrenness is not the answer, and barrenness will never remain the answer. That Jesus is the answer over the fruit of the womb. That Jesus is the answer, the first and the last answer. Jesus is the answer. Poverty is not the answer. Poverty is not the answer. Whatever the unreasonable men and women are thinking about you, they are not the answer. Their hatred towards you is not the answer. Their envy towards you is not the answer. Remember that Jesus is the answer. Call the name that Jesus is the answer. Scream the name that Jesus is the answer. And he will remain our first answer. He will remain our last answer. He will remain the last answer towards our life and our family. In the mighty name of Jesus. I want you to come together. I want us to come together as we call this name on our daily basis, that Jesus is the answer. He will remain the answer over your life, over your family, over your marriage, over your destiny, over your joy, over your peace, over your health, over the works of your hand, over your ministry and your calling. Yes, Jesus is the answer over your ministry and your calling. Yes, he is the answer, and he will remain the answer, and it's going to be the answer. Jesus the answer. Jesus the answer. Jesus the answer. I am so proud to call this name, Jesus the answer. See you tomorrow. Jesus the answer. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you for calling that name, Jesus the answer. God bless you.